Right, hello, welcome back to another BJG Reptiles video. Today we're going to be feeding Gordon, my Western Hognose. He's a Jaguar morph with a bunch of hets. And Henry, who is in this court tube here, he is my Mex King Snake. There's a couple things I'd like to address before I feed them, but I'll show you Gordon while I'm doing it. Someone commented on some of the Viv sizes, mainly Shelley down there and Bernard down there. Now I am aware that they both need an upgrade. I did say briefly in one of the videos that they're going to be getting an upgrade very soon. Around Christmas time, all the Royals here will be put into 3-foot and 4-foot enclosures. They've just been moved out of a racking system. I don't want them to be in the racking system anymore. He's in dire need of an upgrade, so he'll be the one that gets the first upgrade. And Shelley will be getting a 4-foot tank. So currently she's in a tank that's just under 3 foot. It's about the same size as this rub. They will be getting an upgrade. Shelley was a rehome that I got last minute because the people that were going to look after her, because someone had given her up, the people that had taken them off of them had basically convinced themselves that that tank there was appropriate size. That tank is half the size of the tank she's in now. So she's had an upgrade on life. She would have had to live the rest of her life in that tank. So before you all come at me for taking her with inadequate setups, I have taken her sheerly because I knew full well she wouldn't have a good life at all. She is now going to, and she's going to get a 4-foot enclosure very, very soon. Put on to the reptile feeding. So Gordon eats, I can't remember the name of them. Yeah, these ones. See if he'll eat. He always makes me jump. No, you're gonna be a dick, aren't you? Gordon. God damn it, get the mouse. Come on, back inside. Back inside. So Gordon is a very reliable eater. I don't think he's ever missed a feed with me. It's just that sometimes instead of eating the mouse, he just strikes at it and then doesn't eat it, and you gotta leave it in there. I'm hoping today he will just eat it rather than try and come out. It does not look that way. Come on, Gordon. So Gordon, like I said, is my Western Hognose. He is about 2 years old. He's a very small male, but he's a healthy weight. He's not skinny. He's just a small male. Yeah, you're gonna take it? See, that made me jump, and it really shouldn't have. So let me put that in there. I'm gonna get the snake hook because he's in feeding mode. Just, oh, I dropped there. Where's my hook? Okay, I guess we'll just use the tongs. I can't find the hook for the life of me. Oh, there it is. Oh, I don't need it anyway. It's gone back in. So we will close this and just let him settle because sometimes it's when I've disturbed him. The snake hook's right there. I'm so stupid. So, like you said, like I just seen you, he makes me jump because he's so loud with his things. It's not actually the movement that makes me jump, rather than the actual hiss. But I hope you had a good laugh out of that. We will attempt to feed Henry. I've unlocked his Viv. His locks up there. Now, I do have another colubrid that gets fed on Tuesdays, which is Jaffa up there. However, she is on a permanent diet. She gets fed every 2 weeks. She actually got fed last week. I will show you her quickly if she shows her face. Oh, she's pooped. But that's Jaffa in there. Jaffa needs a clean out, and she's getting fed next week. So it'll probably be in the next couple of days that she gets another clean out, along with Cherim, who is in need of one as well. I did clean a couple of Vivs. I cleaned Henry's, Gordon's, and Anubis's. Well, actually, my fiance helped me clean them and set them up because she wants to decorate them all differently. We did that last week, so this week it's going to be that one, probably one of the leopard geckos. I do like 3 at a time, basically, because I've got that many animals. Doing them all in one day is just, like, impossible. So, Henry eats medium mice. Now, a lot of people will criticise me for that, say that he needs a bigger prey item. I strongly disagree because he is terminally ill. He doesn't need to put any more weight on. He's a nice, healthy weight. And actually, when I gave him the next size up, he actually had a problem. Oh, my lights fell off. Okay. He actually had a problem where he was struggling to eat at all. He's in shed. He's not going to eat for me either, is he? So you can see him there. Well, I'll talk a little bit about them because I don't think they're going to eat for me, unfortunately. We will try and get Gordon to do it again. So Henry, it was my first ever snake, ever. Sorry, I've just seen Jaffa's head poking up. He was my first ever snake. He was actually my brother's snake to start with. My brother was very young, didn't really know what to do with him, so I ended up taking him. No fault of my brother. He was like 7 or something, probably a little bit older when it was 7. He definitely wasn't 7. He must have been like 12. But I ended up looking after him anyway because I just absolutely adored him, and now I have him permanently. Unfortunately, he does have cancer, so he will pass away at some point in my care. But he's doing well right now. He's just in shed, so he's being a little bitch about his food. Come on, Henry. Ah, he's not interested. Okay, this video is going to be a bit pants, actually. Alright, you. Stop being a little hissy bitch. Right, what we'll do is we'll close this so he don't escape this time. And we'll see if he eats. He's probably going to make me jump again, I'll be real. Oh no, this is the one where he just... So he does 2 things. He either does what he does earlier, or he goes up right up next to it. And he takes it in the slowest fashion ever. And then eats it sideways, because he's a moron. So that right there is Gordon. We'll actually move the glass so you can see him a little bit more in detail. He is so stunning. I'm glad one of them have eaten, otherwise this video would have been scrapped immediately. He's my only hognose. Eventually I will get a female to partner him with, but I don't have the space at the minute, and I'm not stupid, so I'm not going to get a hognose for a while, because I don't want to raise a baby hognose, because that's what I did with Gordon. I want to breed a hognose, so I will get an adult female when I do get another female. If I was to stumble across a cheap baby, I do have plenty of space in the rack. Only these 3 enclosures here are used. Colin, Liliana and Tango. But yeah, that's Gordon, and he will wolf it down, but he's just a bit stupid, and he never eats it head first, so that'll be interesting. Oh, and Henry is right there. So let's see if we can, because he's completely blind right now, so if we can get him to kind of strike it. Oh, he's not going to, but I'll show you him anyway. That right there is Henry. So Henry is, like I said, my Mex King snake, my first ever snake. He's currently very heavily in blue right now. We will bosh his light and I'll fix that tomorrow. But yeah, he's just backed off. He hides in this coat box. This is a new piece of coat box we've got. I'm sorry that he didn't eat for the video. Usually it's very entertaining. He wasn't in blue yesterday, so that's a pain in the ass. But that's Henry. But at least you get to see Gordon eating. So I will just lock Henry's enclosure. And while we're at the end of the video, so don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to see any of these animals eat, just let me know. So there's royal pythons, there's spiders or tarantulas. I've got water snakes. I've got 2 corn snakes. Some leopard geckos, Henry, Gordon. Got my turtle if you want to see my turtle eat, some fish, a hamster if you want to see a hamster video. Another thing is someone commented on the hamster enclosure. I'm very aware that he needs an upgrade. So hamsters are weird ones because everyone gets pet hamsters in that, and that's fine. And I thought that was fine because a lot of the websites say that it is, and the pet shop I went to said it is. I have since learned that this is not. But I got this hamster before I knew that, and I don't have the space to upgrade it. What the chances are is I will probably, when I've upgraded these around Christmas, I will turn one of these rubs into an enclosure, probably that one because it's thicker, for Reggie. So don't at me. Oh, I've also got a frog if you want me to feed the frog for a video. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about the fact that someone said I should downsize my collection, and I don't think I should. Every animal's got the proper care, they've got proper enclosures, other than the ones that will be getting an upgrade, but they were in a rack system to start with, and the rack systems are completely fine. It's just that I personally want to upgrade these snakes into enclosures where I can watch them have natural behaviour. But yeah, if you're gonna comment stuff like that, that's completely fine, but please be polite about it. The guy that did it basically told me that the turtle's enclosure was crap, but had clearly never watched any of the other videos and never seen that Shelley was in this shite of an enclosure. Now, the only reason I've kept this enclosure, I know I'm going off on a tangent, is because when I move houses, it's going to be getting a deep clean, and the fish that are in there are going to move into there because it will be a better display tank than the crappy little small one they've got. because as you can see, it's tiny, and that will just be a much better display tent. They'll also be moving out of the reptile room into probably the kitchen or somewhere else so everyone can see them when they're visiting. And that is it for the video. I just wanted to go on a little bit of a rant. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I shall see you next time.